Hello and welcome to your weekly card pull. My name is Alexa. Today I'm doing a reading for the week of September 21st through September 27th of 2025. My dears, it looks like the week ahead is really urging you to tap into your creativity. This may feel like a thing you are being thrown into. This may feel like a thing you are being ushered into. I feel like for some of you, the calling towards creativity might be a bit aggressive. It might be a response. Oh my God, there's a fly trying to touch my tea. Please don't. I feel like the week ahead, you might be pushed into creativity, especially if it's a thing that you have felt called to access, but you haven't been accessing it. You might have situations in your life that are kind of forcing you in that direction. This may feel challenging for some of you, especially if you are on the same wavelength that I have been on. It may feel like a thing that you almost feel like there's no, like you have to move forward in these endeavors. You have to move forward in these creative projects. If you don't, you're gonna feel like a part of you is dying. You're gonna feel a very strong disconnection from a piece of yourself. And that is for a good reason, because my dears, this week I pulled from the Starseed Oracle deck. This is a really beautiful deck. And the two cards that I pulled were Words, Alexa. Okay. I pulled A New Earth and I pulled the Seven Star Sisters. I will break down what these cards mean and what they are pointing to. I do want to start by saying A New Earth is the first card in the deck. Anytime I pull the first card in a deck, I feel like it's heralding the start of a new cycle. I feel like it's heralding the beginning of something new, something beautiful. A lot of creative energy comes with the beginning of new cycles. A lot of Aries energy, a lot of this sort of robust drive to get something done, to start on something. If you're feeling passionately about anything right now, literally anything, if you have a passionate drive towards it, your goal this week is to trust that instinct, to follow that instinct, especially if it is something that involves you creating something, you making something, you doing something with your life, alchemizing your challenges, your pain, your emotions, whatever, to provide something to those around you that they can learn from it, and they can learn from your experiences. And you can be a teacher and a leader in your own experiences as well, by being a creative, by taking that first step, by acknowledging that this is the beginning of something new for you. New projects, exciting new projects. I feel like for some of you, this may be a business venture. For some of you, this may be a relationship. I'm getting like a coupling or a relationship with someone else. There might be there's likely going to be other people involved, whether that is someone that you are collaborating with, or there's like a collaborative effort happening, or whether that means you are opening up yourself to sharing this with the world. For some of you, I feel like maybe you've been sitting on some projects that you have just not shown anyone, and you've felt a calling to do that for a while. And so I have a smile coming on my face right now, because for some of you, I think you kind of know, like, oh yeah, this is a thing I've been meaning to bring out to the world, but like I'm too scared, or I'm too nervous, or like I don't know how people are going to receive it. And your challenge this week is to bring this forward. Again, collaborative, involving other people, whether or not they are working on the projects with you, they are designed to be recipients of this. This is a very cooperative process, is what keeps coming through. Again, whether or not they're involved in the actual creation process, other people are meant to be recipients of this creative energy that you have, which is beautiful, because we're meant to share it. Why the fuck would we, like if we all were just a little collective society in a tiny little mountain, I don't know, community, and we all made little arts and crafts, but like no one traded them and no one shared them, like, yes, there's a personal benefit to that, but what's the point in the long run if you're not willing to share some level of your creation? Obviously, you can keep some things to yourself. You don't have to show everyone your unfinished drafts and the things that you're not proud of. Find some pieces that you are proud of. 80-20 rule, maybe you don't have to be like 100% stoked on it, but if like 80% of you is like, no, this is okay, let go of that 20% of you that's a perfectionist and be willing to share that with somebody else. One of the messages with A New Earth card is also to make sure that you are holding the vision. So for some of you, this may be a creative endeavor that you've been working on and you've been bringing to life, and maybe you've been feeling like you're losing steam, you're losing excitement, you're losing passion about this, you're not feeling super motivated, you're not feeling super excited about it. And the week ahead gives you opportunities to start shifting that narrative, to start shifting that dynamic that you have, and to start moving into a place where there is more excitement. Again, holding your vision. What is your vision? What was the original vision for whatever it is that you have created or that you are creating? And the willingness to expose, and the word expose seems very poignant right now, to expose that vision to others is ultimately going to be a huge gift. Even if it's something that you're, especially especially if it's something that you're nervous about, I feel like there's going to be really big benefits for you and for the collective as a whole. Whatever you've been contemplating and kind of like back and forth on, or like, oh, I don't know, I want to share it, but I'm scared. Big invitation for you to start doing some work on shifting the narratives around it so that you can find yourself in a place where you are willing to share. Even if it's not in the most conventional way, even if you feel like you need to hide behind something, like maybe you're like, oh, well, I want to share my thoughts, but like I don't want my face to be seen, so I'm going to do a podcast where there's no video. Or I'm going to do, what is that called? When you like, I don't know why I'm blanking on this. Young Pueblo does it. When you create a fake persona, what the fuck? Where is my brain right now? An alias, Jesus Christ. Okay, if you want to create like an alias or a separate identity that can be responsible for this side of you so that it can still come out and you don't feel like there's a level of security that comes with that, that's fine too. Whatever it is that you have to share though, find a way to share it, even if it is unconventional, even if it is not exactly in the way that you expected it originally. Of course, withholding the vision, you want to do your best to stick to the original vision, but sometimes things change. Again, creativity is the spirit of energy and motion and bringing that to life and sharing it with others. So my dears, make sure that you are opening yourself up to that, even if it feels uncomfortable. And then the 7 Star Sisters, this card is all about expression and birthing new creations. So the same theme echoed again and again and again. The willingness to bring these things forward and share them with the world is a gift that you will provide to others. This may, I feel like for some people, myself included, it can feel almost self-serving to bring these more almost intimate sides of yourself forward because they are facets of your creativity. And so you may feel like, I don't know, like this is not a thing I know how to share, but these cards are expressing to you the importance of bringing forward the totality of yourself and the totality of your creation, whether or not those stem from a place that feels super wholesome and great, or they may stem from a place that feels rocky and raunchy and uncomfortable and maybe even shameful. If you express yourself through art, it's time to share it. If you express yourself through music, it's time to share it. If you express yourself through dance, it's time to share it. Like whatever your process is of processing emotions, if you can find a way to create a palatable product, and again, palatable is not going to be a thing that everyone loves, but something that other people can receive in some way, shape, or form, I highly advise that you put some energy and some effort into doing that this week, even if it is in very small, minuscule ways that feel like they are actually doing nothing. Those little things add up over time. We as humans overestimate what we can do in a day, and we underestimate what we can do in the course of 6 months to a year to 5 years. So those little tiny imprints really do matter, even if it's only 5 minutes a day. Your goal for this week, if you want to tap into this more elevated and recharging, and I'm getting like exciting, like something juicy and exciting because some of you really desperately need this, is to tap into that creative energy, that sacred play, that playful child, your inner child. If you have been doing some inner child work, that little inner child that needs like play and fun is probably knocking at your door too. So allowing that to come out in those creative ways, again, whatever that looks like for you, there is no right or wrong way, there is only your way, so you figure out what the method is for you. Whatever it is, please find a way to bring some light and some beauty into your world through your own creation and share that with others in any way that you can, in any way that feels comfortable. If you have questions on anything, please feel free to reach out to me. You can leave me a comment below or shoot me a message at alexab.alchemy. I love and appreciate you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you, and I will see you guys next week. Have a good one.